虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっともう戻れなくたって忘れないで
Hello everyone again, welcome back to our class, welcome back to the second session. So in the second session, according to our schedule, we are going to learn about Grammar Galaxy 1, right? 2 weeks ago, Grammar Galaxy 1, we learned about the pronunciation, right? How you pronounce the correct words. And last week, you learned about Asian countries. But today we are going to continue our Grammar Galaxy 1 to Unit 5. So I want you to open your book on page 26. On page 26, you will see Unit 5. He's an animal doctor. So because 3 weeks ago, we already finished Unit 4, right? And today we are going to go to Unit 5 on page 26. On page 26, you will see the lesson about the verb be. I'm sure that most of you know how to use the verb be, but today we are going to specifically learn more about it. So what is verb be? Be here is verb to be, right? Am, is, are. So when do we use verb be? We use the verb be to say who, what, how, and where a person or thing is. Example, we use be to say who. Example, who are you? Who are you? And then you say, I am a student, or I am a teacher, or I am a doctor. Or sometimes you can tell your name. Who are you? I am Mr. Kim Long, example. So we use be to say who the person is. And we can also use verb to be with what. Example, what is it? What is it? And then you say, it is a dog. What is it? It is an air conditioner. Or you can say, what is your name? My name is blah blah blah, example. So we can use verb be with how. Example, how are you? I am fine. How is he? He is fine. How are you? I am great. I am good. And we can also use verb be to ask about where. Example, where are you? I am at the supermarket. Where are you from? I am from Posat province, example. So we use the verb be to say who, what, how, and where a person or thing is. And the verb be has different forms. Example, am, we use with subject I, right? We cannot use I is or I am. We can only use I am. Example, I am Kevin. And she, we use with is. She is happy. I'm sure you know how to use this already. So now let's look at the table. In the table, you can see affirmative and negative. Affirmative means positive. So like I told you, verb to be am, we use with subject I. Verb to be are, we use with subject you, we, they. And verb to be is, we use with he, she, it, right? And you can also see the contracted form, or we can say the short form. Like example, I am became am. Example, I am a student, or you can say am a student. And then you are, and the short form is you are. You are a student, you're a student. Okay? So he, she, it, we use with is, and the short form is his, she's, or its. Example, he is a doctor, we can say he's a doctor. She is a banker, we can say she's a banker. It is a dog, you can say it's a dog. So this is the contracted form, the short form. And we also use the short form with we, you, they. Example, we are students, you can say we are students. They are people. They are people. Let's go to the negative form. The negative form, we just need to add not, right? Example, I am not a doctor. You can say am not a doctor. You are not a singer. You can say you ain't a singer. He or she, it is not. Example, he is not a dancer. You can say he's not a dancer, or you can say he isn't. Okay, the short form, he isn't a dancer. He isn't a politician. He isn't a singer. He isn't a teacher. And we, you, they are not. We can use the short form or the contracted form and. We ain't students. We ain't sellers. We ain't teachers. We ain't bankers. Okay, it means that we are not. So now you understand about the affirmative form and the negative form already. So now let's go to section A, exercise A. So there are two exercises, right? Exercise A and exercise B. So now let's go to exercise A altogether. Circle the correct word. This exercise is extremely easy, just a piece of cake. Let's go to number 1. They are at the park. So we use are, right? Why do you use are? Because look at the subject. The subject is they. You cannot say they or they is. You have to use they are. They are at the park. Let's go to number 2. She blah 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 my aunt. Is it is or are? So look at the subject. The subject is she, right? She is third person singular. Third person singular we use with is. She is my aunt, not she am my aunt, or not she are my aunt. Okay, let's go to number 3. I am happy to see you. I is happy to see you, or I are happy to see you. So remember, I we always use with am. I am happy to see you. Let's go to number 4. You am in the wrong seat. You is in the wrong seat, or you are in the wrong seat. You we use with are, so you are in the wrong seat. Let's go to number 5. We am very hungry now. We is very hungry now, or we are very hungry now. So our subject is we, and we is plural. And plural you cannot use am or you cannot use is. You have to use are. So we are very hungry now. Let's go to number 6. The weather am beautiful. The weather is beautiful, or the weather are beautiful. So what is the correct answer? You have to look at the subject, the weather. The weather here is it plural? No. So if it is not plural, you cannot use with are. Can we use with am? No, because am we can only use with I. So the correct answer is. The weather is beautiful. The weather is beautiful, it means that it's not rainy, it's not foggy, it's not snowy, it's not very sunshine, it's just good, okay, beautiful. Let's go to number 7. Jacob, it is the name of a person. Jacob am good at basketball, is good at basketball, or are good at basketball. So look at our subject. Our subject is Jacob. It's one person, right? Third person singular he. So Jacob is good at basketball. If we say someone is good at something, it means that that person can do that thing very well. Example, they say Jacob is good at basketball. It means that Jacob can play basketball very well. If someone says you are very good at singing, it means that you can sing very well. You are good at dancing, it means that you can dance very well. You are good at learning, it means that you learn very hard, you study very hard, you are a good student. Okay, good at something, it means that you can do that thing very well. Let's go to number 8, the last one. You and I am the same age. Is the same age or are the same age? You know the same age? The same age, it means that we have the same age. Example, I am 11 years old, you are 11 years old, so it means that we are the same age. So what is the answer? You and I am the same age, or is the same age, or are the same age? So now let's look at our subject. Our subject is you and I. So how many people? 2 people, right? So 2 people is plural. Plural we have used are. You and I are the same age. Some students might use am because they see I, but remember you and I. So there are 2 people. We cannot use with am. If there is no the word you and am, you can say I am the same age, but it is not understandable. It's meaningless. You and I are the same age. So now we have finished section A. Let's go to section B. B, match to complete the sentence. So on the left hand side, you see number 1 to number 5 are subjects, and on the right hand side, A, B, C, D, E, you have to match the numbers to the letters. Example number 1, Sandra and Maria aren't sisters, they are friends. Okay, so you have to match together so that the sentence is complete. Let's go to number 2. He, A, am not American and French. C, are not very tall. D, isn't open today, it's closed. Or E, isn't a teacher. So he, what is the correct answer? A, C, D, or E? E, right? He isn't a teacher. Let's go to number 3. I what? I am not American, I'm French. I am not very tall. Or I isn't open today, it's closed. You talk about who you are. So I am not American, I'm French. A. So American is the nationality of America and French is the nationality of France. So last week on grammar lesson we learned about Asian countries and we also learned about the nationalities of 10 Asian countries, right? Example, Cambodia, the nationality of Cambodia is Cambodian. The nationality of Thailand is Thai. The nationality of Indonesia is Indonesian. The nationality of Malaysia is Malaysian. So you have to remember all of them. Let's go to number 4. The basketball players are not very tall or isn't open today, it's closed. So the basketball players, because the basketball players, the subject is plural, you have to find are. So letter C, right? The basketball players are not very tall. And the last one, the bank, letter D, isn't open today, it's closed. So now we have finished section A and section B, and we also finished our video today. And in your classwork and homework, you will do more exercise about verb be, and see you again tomorrow on Thursday.